friends. Happy Tuesday. So I have to go live and do this. I thought about just doing it normally as a video on my phone and then uploading it to YouTube, which it shall be done anyway. But then I thought, why would I not do this live and share this with you guys? I am so excited about this. I have so much energy around this. So let's convey it and show you what's going on. I will say one caveat. Right now, right outside my window in our front yard, there is like every backhoe and construction piece of equipment possible beeping and scraping. That's just how it is. But I wanted to show you guys this. Couldn't wait a second longer. So this is one of, I've been a Beachbody coach for 3 years, and that's because I love what they do, right? It's not by accident. I didn't just kind of hang out and keep buying the shakes for the fun of it. I really have been impressed with the quality of their workouts, the quality of their nutrition, and with everything I've studied. A lot of things on the market do not meet, frankly, my standards, but these do, and I've been really, really impressed. But because they have such an impressive suite of workouts, not everything is always your style, right? But this one I have been so excited about for, I think they announced it almost a year ago, and so I have been waiting patiently for this to become available, and I went ahead and bought the accessories bundle that allows you to begin this rather than having to wait till this fall, jump right into this workout. So this is the new Morning Meltdown 100 workout, which if you guys have heard me talk about that, you may have heard me say, I love the name, and then I know they're talking about the fat meltdown element of working out first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, making it part of your routine, shifting your entire hormones for weight loss for the day. But the idea of melting down every morning, like as a mom having a morning meltdown, I think moms have a different definition of morning meltdown. So I love the name, but I also think it's kind of hilarious. So this is a positive morning meltdown, and I just got this beautiful box in the mail. Not going to show you guys our address. Nice try. Although I will say, if you guys know our story, we're currently living on a Marine Corps base. So one, even if you knew our address, you couldn't get in. And two, if you are familiar with military bases, you know that it's really not worth trying to get in. So I am going to open up this beauty. I'll shift back a little bit so you guys can get a better view. And we're going to find out what's inside, shall we? So one of the coolest things about this workout, I'll just tell you what I love about it so far, why it's my style. One, and all love to Beachbody, but the little room setups, and you have to have sparkle scissors if you're gonna open a Beachbody box because it's that special, so make sure you have those. Very important. But most of their workout backgrounds were kind of that like wood floor, gray and blue walls, and it's cool, right? It's the Beachbody brand. But I think with this one, maybe they got the memo, or maybe Jericho Matthews, who's the super trainer who does this one, had more say. I think she did. But it's in this beautiful, light-filled loft studio setting. It is gorgeous. And we just got the Apple TV, which I have wanted for so long. It was David's anniversary gift to me, so thank you, sweetie. Shout out. And so when I blow up these workouts on the big screen Apple TV, they're shot in super high resolution, so it looks phenomenal. And it's like stepping into the portal of a really gorgeous, light-filled urban studio workout loft, which is not where I am right here in 29 Palms. So I love that. And they have a DJ mixing in the background. Love DJs and love dance music, something a little more upbeat, a little more, honestly, I will decide to do something that I kind of didn't want to do because there's great music on, whether it's working or whether it's cleaning, and definitely if it's working out. So there's this DJ in the background who is not only making the music a lot more interesting than it often is on Beachbody workouts, if I can say that, but he's mixing it as he goes, and Jericho will even shout out to him, hey, drop the tempo a little bit, we need to slow it down, or pick up the tempo, and it's so much fun. And then she has these moves. I did the sample workout, and then I've been doing the workout since they were released yesterday. So I'm on day 2. I'll get to that in a second. But she has these moves that are not your standard workout moves. Like if any of you guys have already tried this or you've seen some of the ads for it, she does they're called like lightning jumps, and it's basically being on a plank but then kicking your feet up off the ground. There's so many things that are so much more interesting and fun than a normal workout, and it's still only 20 to 30 minutes, so it's the kind of thing I can squeeze in before the children wake up. Or even if they do and they're crawling all over me, it's not so long that I feel like I can't handle that level of kids crawling on me while trying to work out, you know, if it were like an hour-long workout. So it's the perfect amount of time. It's such a great vibe. She's just super fun. Her own story is incredible. She always blows a little kiss to her picture of her with her son before she gets started, and I've just loved it. I do Beachbody workouts as my primary form of working out unless I'm walking or I go for a run, which has not happened since I had Donovan much, but occasionally, and as I wean, I'll get back into that and stop nursing him, or I'll do power stretching. But I have never really fallen in love with a workout enough to commit to it. And of course, the one I decided to commit to is the one with 100 workouts. It's not even like the 80-day obsession, it's the 100 workout, right? But I, so far, have been able to do this every day and still feel being pushed, but not getting inflamed, which you guys know I talk a lot about. People will jump into a workout routine, go all out, and then wonder why they're sore, they're exhausted, they're injured, they burn out, and then they give up on themselves, they blame themselves, or they blame the workout, when in reality, they just ramped up too quickly. But so far with this, it's been the perfect amount of intensity, and she's alternating what workouts we're doing each day. So today it was just upper body weights. So even though we were exhausted from the cardio yesterday, it didn't really hurt those muscles by overworking them. So I've just been impressed and engaged, which is another level. So to be impressed, okay, I could do that from a distance, but to engage and to actually really be all in it with myself and enjoying it, that really takes something kind of special. So I've been super excited, which means I went ahead and bought all the accessories. Number one, because it comes with this beautiful, beautiful thing that I'm going to show you last. But let's get into the rest of it first, okay? So I already have, just for you guys to be clear, I already have Beachbody On Demand, the workouts that are on your phone, on Apple TV, on your computer that you can either stream or download. That's my primary way of working out, especially now because I have the young kids and I can't leave the house with them still asleep in the morning. So I get up early when I can, or they're with me, and I can just get this done in my living room. I don't have to throw them in the stroller and try to take them for a super sweaty run. I don't have to wait till David gets home to try to go to a gym. So this is my primary mom workout because it really takes away that excuse of, oh, well, I just find it so hard to get out with the kids. I don't have to get out with the kids. I have to clear the living room, which we've now done because we removed the coffee table into the garage since Donovan kept climbing on it, and I just get at it. I mean, it's really the only excuse I have is that I just don't feel like it, right? It removes all of the others. So I already have Beachbody On Demand because I love it, and then we already do the shakes and Energize. So that, if you guys are looking at the challenge packs or the completion packs, I've already got all that. So I just got like the accessory bundle upgrade so that I could get, this looks really cool, so that I could get this beautiful Get Started guide, which, I mean, when they give you printouts, how many of you guys have ever gotten like a fold-out pamphlet brochure that's 3 pages and kind of like womp womp? When you get a Beachbody guide, it's like a book. I mean, really. I know how much printing stuff costs, and so this is the Get Started guide. This is your, like, if you don't feel like reading anything and you just want to jump into it, you literally take your measurements, take your before photo, read the nutrition guide super fast, kind of skim it, and then press play on the first workout and get at it. So I love that even though they send you so much, they give you a way to not go into overwhelm, not give yourself the excuse of, well, I'll look and kind of figure it all out later, and then the box sits in the corner of your room, but you have a way to get right into it. Look at that. Isn't that like the most fun vibe you've ever seen? It's all light, it's all bright. I'm all about the branding, guys. If you brand well, I'm with you. If you don't brand well, I'm not in, okay? So this is another light and bright, beautiful nutrition guide. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do the nutrition guides because if you guys have followed me for a while, if you know anything that I teach, if you're in the Bombshell Body course already, I have my own way of eating that saved me. I won't go into my whole long story here, but in a nutshell, that saved me from being a calorie depriving model who was like counting out soybeans, right? And not letting herself eat until a certain time of day for the official next meal. And then when my mom almost died halfway through college, I lost it emotionally and started emotionally eating and gained 50 pounds, which I had no idea how to get off. So I tried everything. I did, the Atkins, I did super calorie restriction, I did not vegan, but like high veggie, low protein. I tried it all. And the only thing that they all had in common was my own attitude of super excitement. This is going to be the thing that saves me forever, and I'm just going to stick to this incredibly rigid plan. inevitable failure off of an incredibly rigid plan, and then self-loathing and binge eating, and then beginning the cycle again. All right, so been there, done that. And the way that I finally really fell into, based a lot around just my theology and other areas of pure pleasure eating, is what allowed me to finally lose that weight. My husband met me not at my highest weight, but I was only about 15 pounds down, and then I lost the rest of the 15 pounds. I'm trying to do the numbers in my head here. Was it about? It's about another 15 pounds down before we had Juliet, and then of course I gained 30 pounds for her. Only lost about 10, 15 while nursing, and then the rest dropped afterward, all the way back to my modeling weight. But without the deprivation, without the fear, without the self-loathing, without the cycles, with just ease, and can I say with chocolate and with bread and with ice cream and with butter and with all of the things that I refuse to give up on a daily basis. Just saying. So I love this nutrition guide, and if you guys really are just starting from scratch, this is a great resource for you. I'm just going to tell you, I'll skim it for the heck of it, but I know what I'm doing so deeply, and I have my own habits and structures and routines and beautiful ways of interacting with food that I'm probably not going to need this, but hey, it's awesome, right? So I'll keep it for reference. Then this really cool thing, I have a feeling I know what this is, and I'm so excited. So I'm honestly, once the construction is over someday, I'm going to do a tour of this house, this base house that we live on. This is the first time we've lived on base. Not gonna say I was excited about it, because I was not. But we've made it work. My husband says I put lipstick on a pig, and I have, but it's still a pig, right? So we are crammed into a house that's 1,000 square feet less than the one we came from, and we have added a second child. So less 1,000 square feet, one extra human who, in spite of being small, has a whole lot of stuff and is all over the place. But we've made it happen, and so my workout space is truly just the living room rug area. Now that we don't have no coffee table, it's perfect. And my workout storage spot is the coat closet, which is also where we keep the diapers. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't have one of these beautiful, glamorous home gyms, neither do I, and it's way too hot outside to work out outside right now. It's 115 degrees here or so. So this beauty, which is the calendar, not sure what that was, we'll find that later. This is the infamous 100-day commitment calendar. So I'm so proud of myself that I'm gonna get to check off day 1 and 2 already, because even though I didn't complete every move to perfection, I did complete the workout. And look at that. I mean, like I was saying, why didn't I get excited for the 21-day fix? You know, I had to get excited for the 100 workout version. But anyway, 100 workouts, 100 boxes to check. It's gonna be epic, and I have taken my before photos. I may or may not share them, probably only to my private ladies group, because hello, I'm in a sports bra. And so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all the way, and I'm sure I won't get it perfect. I'm sure I'll miss days, skip days, but kind of come hell or high water, I'm going to make this happen. And in fact, next week we're going on a pretty extended vacation for us. We take a lot of long weekends for, 3 or 4 day trips, but we're going on a, I think, 11-day vacay. Starting next week, David has some work things in there, but we're just kind of tagging along. And we'll be staying in 4 different hotels along the way. But because this is such a no excuses system, I am going to be not doing it on my Apple TV, unfortunately, but doing it on my phone or my iPad. And I will just note that I completed them and come back and check them when I get home. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, really, no matter what it takes, even if I have to stop and pause and wait out a couple sets while they're all still kicking butt. But eventually, and the coolest thing is that I know that by the time I get down here, and you guys might not know this if you've never committed to major transformation in your life, but at this point, I'm a bit of an old hand at transformation, and I know that even though I will do this imperfectly, I guarantee it, by the end, not only will my body be significantly different, my mind will be so different, my self-belief, my self-respect, my self-confidence, and just the deeper knowing that I can and will show up for myself, and I have what it takes to actualize a change I want to make in my life will be at a phenomenally new level by the time I reach the end of this workout. It's kind of inevitable. I mean, if you haven't done something like that with this level of commitment, then you might be like, yeah, whatever, 100 workouts, life's still the same. When you show up for yourself with that kind of consistency for that duration of time, you can't help but have a higher self-esteem, a higher self-regard, which will do what? Which will give you more confidence so that then you can tackle the other things in your life that have been so scary, that you've been in denial and in avoidance and you haven't been tackling them. And suddenly you have the courage to, right? So cool. Something else is in here. The marker, right? They don't even let you have the excuse of not having a marker. So I've got the calendar, which is going to go on the bottom half of our coat closet underneath the hook which hangs the coats. I'll show you guys a picture in here later on. And the marker, which I will have to keep for my children because they have found out that it's really fun to write on furniture and walls. So that's that. And then the last thing in my beautiful kit is the one I'm most excited about. I am a journal junkie. Do I show you guys? I'm afraid I'll mess up my lighting system, but at the end of this video, maybe I'll give you a quick peek or I'll post a picture later. I literally have, I think I have like 5 journals and books right next to my bed. And no, I don't write in them all. And then I have another 5 in my travel book, or my travel bag that I take with me everywhere. My mother was like, do you need to bring 12 journals everywhere you go? I was like, but Mom, they're all themed, and I don't want to write in, you know, the dream journal what's going in the business journal, or in the personal growth journal what should go in the Paris fantasies journal, like whatever. So I carry around a lot of journals with me, and so when there was a beautiful hardcover book that went with this, I was all kinds of on board. So this is the B100 book. You guys may have been seeing it on social media here and there, but it comes with this kit, which is pretty awesome because especially if you're getting a challenge pack and you're getting for the first time the entire suite of Beachbody workouts and Beachbody On Demand, and you're getting the Shakeology, that's like a tremendous value. And then they throw in this beautiful hardcover book. So look at this with me. So pretty. Jericho is already one of my favorite people. I kind of didn't pay that much attention to her, just to be totally honest, when they did the Core to Force workouts, because again, this is just me being frank, the branding was all dark. It was all like you're like in a kind of boxing gym, and it wasn't my vibe. But now that we're talking white and gold, even white and gold headphones, I'm in. My headphones in my office that I literally moved this morning are white and gold. So you commit to 100, which I will be doing. And then look at this, isn't this beautiful? I mean, this is the kind of thing that you pick up at like the expensive home goods store. I'm not talking home goods, but like the nice one, you know, like the book section of Nordstrom or something. And it's like $70 for your coffee table inspiration book, but this just comes with it. And oh, this is really cool. So this isn't just an inspiration book. I guess I thought it was just an inspiration book, but this is actually a journal. And it's got some pretty sweet exercises in it that I have done over the years many times. And so this is your perfect morning routine. I've done perfect days, dream days, ideal days many, many times. And the cool thing that you'll find if you're on a personal development journey is that your perfect day will evolve. And the coolest thing is when you look back on it and you realize, oh my gosh, my perfect day is like, I'm living it. And I didn't even realize it. I have been slowly evolving into my ideal, and I didn't even notice. And so now I get to set an even farther out ideal, farther out goal. So that's pretty exciting. So this will be really fun to do. I didn't realize this was interactive. And I love the beautiful images. By the way, in the middle of this Beachbody unboxing, I have to give a pitch for the Bombshell Manifesto. The goal is to have it in a beautiful color hardbound edition like this by Christmas time. So just stay tuned because it's going to be epic. And I just love books like this. They make becoming a better version of yourself so much more fun. And I think it acknowledges the importance of the journey that you're on, not only just in giving you the structures where you can put your before photo, your before measurements, all of these different, like what is your why? And here she goes. Her why is her son. He's my heart. Every time I step into the morning Meltdown 100 studio, I'm doing this to set the example for him. And that's why she like acknowledges that photo, I guess. That's awesome. Who's your tribe? What's your why? I mean, you can just see this is like beautiful. You're going through all the workouts. Oh, that's cool. So I get to fill these out, I guess. What is your commitment level for today? What's your positive intention for the day? So this is the kind of thing that, I mean, people do those magic morning or miracle morning journals or top five kind of journals. This is going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited about this. So I think that this kind of thing gives you a deeper awareness of how significant the transformation, like I was saying, to 100 days is, and how much of a transformation it can have on so many different areas of your life. So I am super excited to dive into this, more excited than I have ever been for any other workout, quite frankly, because I was never that excited about basketball practice. I was never that excited to go to the gym, and I haven't been this amped about any other Beachbody workouts. So I'm glad that it's going to be 100 days because I want to hang out in this workout with this vibe that long. So I'm super pumped. That's my box. This, I'm sure, will now be turned into a rocket ship by my children. So you know every piece is valuable. If this is something you guys want to jump in and do with me, we are reopening the doors, doing another launch for the Bombshell Body Studio, which you guys, if you haven't heard about, is awesome. It is the coolest place in my opinion. I love the idea of having a virtual studio or even having an in-person studio, which maybe we will get to one day, but just having a place that is, it's a sense of space. And one of my favorite things, and in fact, it's actually what I got my master's in at Georgetown, is creating online spaces that have the same transformational effect as an in-person space, like an in-person retreat or an in-person building where you can actually go and really be in the vibe and go through the actual action steps and have the support that you need to transform something. So the Bombshell Body Studio is designed to do exactly that. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, the branding is on point, if I may say so. I've had some help, so don't give me any credit here. And I do my live workouts in there. Like when I'm doing workouts for Beachbody, I will frequently, about 2 or 3 times a week, do them live, which means you get to see me. So, you know, a little personal disclaimer here. You get to see me sweating like a dog with no makeup, sitting down when I can't do it, and giving you my feedback at the end, and a little bit of motivation and tips. And a lot of times I'll also lead you guys through a meditation, or we'll have like a meditation and prayer time in there. I call it the Magic Mornings, because as much as I love Morning Meltdown, I think a Magic Morning is much more compelling. And then we do a monthly Q&A in there where I answer all your questions about mindset or your environment, who's not supportive, what's being difficult, your food questions, your workout questions, any setbacks, and we post updates and keep each other accountable. And it's just a beautiful space of women who are on the same journey, who are committed to becoming their best selves, letting that process be sloppy, and holding a beautiful space of love and respect and non-judgment for everyone else who's in there. So I think it's awesome. I'm so excited to launch it again for this beautiful and exciting workout that is going to kick our butts and transform us in the best way possible. So if you guys want to join that, I'll have a link here that you can sign up to apply, and I'll make sure that it's a good fit, but I'm sure it will be, because if you are following me, I bet we have the same vibe and you're perfect for our tribe. So thank you guys for allowing me to be an inspiration to you. I know that I think many people take their physical bodies not seriously enough, not just in maintaining their health and their wellness and their ideal weights, but they don't recognize the significance and the impact that their physical health and their body that they go through their life in has, not only on the other areas of their life, their relationships, their sex life and their marriage, their kids watching, their performance at work, their sense of self, their confidence, all of these things, but the theological significance of caring for this temple well, and what that enables you to do, and the cycles that you can break, the strongholds that you can break, the family generational cycles that you can break, and the ability to use care of this embodied self as your first, or perhaps one of the early steps to step into your full destiny. A lot of times when people start taking great care of their physical selves, they start to develop that confidence, that commitment, that dedication, that sense of self-belief that I was talking about, and it starts to pull them into dreams that they really never thought they'd have the courage to pursue in their life. So if that's you, this is a fabulous time to join us. I would be honored to be your mentor, and we would love to have you in there, okay? Have a beautiful Tuesday. Commit to something amazing. Jump in with us if you want to, or find something else in your life that you say, you know what, I'm going all in with this, and I'm going to impress myself with how I show up for myself consistently, and I'm going to become an even better, bigger version of myself than I can even imagine right now. Okay? So much love to you guys. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you again soon.